Today is the weekend edition of the 1 Minute News. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. 52 million people have voted so far. Have you voted? Trump voted early in an in-person voting booth today, quoted as saying, "I voted for a guy named Trump." Could you imagine voting for yourself in a booth like that? That would be super cool. NPR deems Hunter Biden emails a waste of time. And Joe Biden said yesterday he's going to make mask wearing mandate in buildings and on highways. Interesting. Pelosi thinks an agreement for the stimulus could be made soon if Trump listens. Let the finger pointing continue. A suicide bomber in Kabul, Afghanistan, kills 13 people in education center. Arnold Schwarzenegger undergoes heart surgery and says he's feeling totally fantastic. That was terrible. I'm sorry. Chelsea Handler explains shaming 50 Cent regarding his backing of Trump, saying, "I had to remind him that he was a black person." Right, and that's not racist. A coalition of Antifa groups in A coalition of Antifa groups in Portland have already announced their post-election protest plans. They are calling for a week of shutting down businesses. Why do people still live there? A Netflix subscription dropped 800% after Cuties was released. 800. And today in history, in 1901. Wait. Guys, there's this new card game that just came out called If I Was President. A new card game that makes fun of the maybe not so fun U.S. politics. I think it's fun, though. I just don't take it as seriously, I guess. It's a satirical role-playing card game that puts you in the thick of it with your friends and family. So what better to get in a fight about politics than with friends and family? But this is hypothetical. Drawing from real situations in 2020, like here's a reporter saying, "What can you do to say to the Americans to give them hope?" And then you pick a response based on what you want to say. Like, of course I'm going to pick the most obnoxious response possible because it's hilarious. Like, here's a response card. "You fake news. Don't talk to me." And there's like other ones you could say, "Have you even paid attention to my campaign in the slightest?" And then there's other ones like, "The only certainties in life are death and my opponent raising your taxes." So you can just like put a response down and then people vote on that response and then you pick who the winner is. And then you also kind of see who of your friends probably shouldn't ever be president, which is always a good thing. Which is probably me. Go to the website ifiwasgame.com. That's ifiwasgame.com. It's for ages 17 and up because you don't want to play with a 12-year-old. They don't even know what's going on. Though it might be hilarious to play with a 12-year-old. But because then you can see why kids shouldn't go ifiwasagame.com. The game is called If I Was President. Check it out. It's not an expensive game either, which I always love. It's a card game, and you can play really quickly with friends, or you can play for hours and hours and hours like Monopoly, and then wait till somebody yells and kills another person. What? And then let's go back. And today in history, in 1901, a 63-year-old school teacher named Annie Edison Taylor becomes the first person to successfully take a plunge over Niagara Falls in a barrel. That is so dumb. And she's a school teacher. You're like, "Well, my school teacher did it, so why can't I, plunge the Niagara Falls in a barrel?" That is insane. Looking at those falls, I would never think to take a stupid barrel and go, though, I don't even think that would be fun. That would just be frightening and terrifying the entire time. Would you do that? Are you crazy like that school teacher? Hey, 1901, it's a different time. I hope you guys are having a fantastic weekend. Give my bonus edition a listen that I did last night. And the videos are coming up, and I think they're available on YouTube already, but Instagram will be available on Sunday. The podcast is already available. Give it a listen. Let me know what you think. It's a little week recap. Also, I went into the debate a little bit. I talked about the moderator, and I talked about Trump and Biden, and you can find out who I thought won the debate. Maybe you don't care about that, and you just like having the news, and that's okay, too. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I will do another show tomorrow if there's anything incredibly important. If not, enjoy your Sunday, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you Monday morning for another edition of the 1 Minute News.